Picture this. You walk into your bank, feeling good about that deposit you just made. You think your money is safe. You think it's growing. But here's the cold, hard truth. It's not just sitting there. The moment you deposit your money, the bank starts using it to generate profit for themselves, while your savings quietly lose value every single day. We've been told that the middle class is the backbone of the economy. But in reality, the system is designed to keep you stuck, trapped in a cycle of invisible taxes that drain your money before you even realize it. And by the time we get to number 7, you'll understand why it feels like the game is rigged, and more importantly, how to stop playing by their rules. The first invisible tax is inflation, disguised as security. Most people believe a savings account is the smartest place to keep their money. But let's say you have $1,000 in the bank earning 0.5% interest. After a year, that gives you about $5. Sounds fine, until you realize inflation is sitting at around 3%. That means your money actually lost about $30 in purchasing power. So in reality, you didn't make money. You lost $25 just by leaving it in the bank. Inflation is a silent thief. It slowly eats away at your wealth while you do nothing. The second invisible tax is what I call the thin air tax. When you deposit $1,000, the bank doesn't keep all of it. They might only keep a small portion, like $100, and lend out the remaining $900. But your account still shows $1,000. So now, $1,900 exists where there was only $1,000 before. Banks are essentially creating money out of thin air, and every time they do, the value of your money decreases. That's one of the reasons why prices keep rising while your income struggles to keep up. The third tax is the impulse interest trap. Credit cards feel convenient, almost like free money, but they're not. They're designed to keep you paying for as long as possible. If you buy a $500 TV and only make minimum payments at a 20% interest rate, you could easily end up paying close to $1,000 for that same TV. Banks don't profit when you pay everything off immediately. They profit when you stay in the cycle. The fourth invisible tax is the mortgage illusion. We're told that owning a home is the ultimate goal. But what most people don't realize is how much interest they actually pay over time. On a $300,000 house with a 30-year loan, you could end up paying nearly $600,000 in total. That means roughly half of your payments go straight to the bank as interest. 30 years of your life, working to pay interest. That's not exactly the freedom people imagine. The fifth tax is the nickel and dime system. Overdraft fees, ATM fees, monthly account fees. They seem small, almost insignificant, but they add up quickly. In the United States alone, banks generate over $30 billion every year just from overdraft fees. Spend $10 more than you have, and suddenly you're hit with a $35 charge. A small mistake becomes an expensive lesson. The sixth invisible tax is lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, your lifestyle tends to increase with it. A nicer car, a better phone, daily coffee runs. It feels normal, even deserved. But it's one of the fastest ways to stay stuck financially. That $5 coffee every day? That's over $1,800 a year. Meanwhile, people like Warren Buffett live far below their means because they understand one simple principle. Money spent on status is money that never gets the chance to grow. And finally, the most dangerous one of all, the financial ignorance tax. This one is invisible, but incredibly powerful. Most people were never taught how money actually works. Not in school, not at home. No one explains investing, debt, or how to build real assets. And that lack of knowledge comes at a cost. Because when you don't understand the system, you can't take advantage of it. But here's the good news. Now that you can see these invisible taxes, you can start making different decisions. You can begin focusing on building assets, things that work for you, instead of just trading time for money. That could mean investing in index funds, or even building your own digital income stream. If you're ready to stop being the product and start becoming the owner, I've put together a free community where I show people how to use YouTube as a shortcut to build a digital asset that can outpace these invisible taxes. If this video made you see money differently, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.